Okay, we're live again. 2 days back to back live workouts. And the feeling of not feeling to work out is still continuing. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing a live workout again. So that I can leverage my ego or that stupid voice in that head which constantly tells you that somebody's watching you, and utilize that to push myself to work out. So here we go again, man. Today is arm day, so which is bicep and tricep workout. Let me just drop that. Bicep and tricep workout. Yep. Spinning it. Yep, let's go. Honestly speaking, I don't want to fucking work out today.
What up, dude? Ay, y'all niggas ain't hard enough. Y'all knuckles ain't scored enough. Y'all ain't in foreign cars enough. Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't hard enough. Y'all knuckles ain't scored enough. Y'all gang ain't large enough. And I came far as fuck. 5 Cubans in a Harley truck. Bus 60 down Arlington. Please don't start with us. Sound of gunshot starts now. Come through once a week like the garbage truck. It's $1,000 change with the carbon clutch. $250,000 car with the driver cuss. Everything I do done bossed up, disrespectful and arrogant, but who gonna stop us? Rich nigga off the block, don't block us. Rap dreams disappeared in that 6-0 pop up. See, most niggas in this life get locked up, lost inside the system, full of white man stock up. Only difference is I picked hip hop up, and that's why they still can't stop us. Y'all niggas ain't hard enough. Y'all niggas ain't hard enough.
Niggas ain't as hard as us. My young and active finna charge them up. God dropped something to be a part of us before they told the target up. We was kids teeing parties up. Yeah, the suckers know how far we up. The smokers know how far we come. These niggas ain't on for parking nothing. I ain't follow niggas' cars or nothing. 30 or they charging for me. And you ain't plucked me where your shooters at. Running marathons around your goofy ass. Pull up to the necklace, I be reckless, real shooter gang. Fuck by the Nuki K. God let me shoot the K. Tell my mama nothing when she asked me what I do today. Modified G-Lock, converted to a fully thing. Had to get twin 10 bands where he do his thing. Shoestring around a stupid thing. Had to get twin 10 bands where he do his thing. Shoestring around a stupid thing.
Y'all niggas ain't hard enough.
Yeah, neighborhood, yeah, what's up, man? It's your uncle Peter Rock, nigga. Hey, nigga, I heard you got that victory lap on, nigga. Hey, keep your foot on his neck, my nigga. Yeah, full fresh, nigga. Long-winded, running through this life like it was mine. Never settling, but setting every goal high. 1,000 burpees on the path to my own destruction or success. But what is a mistake without the lesson? See, the best teacher in life is your own experience. None of us know who we are until we fail. They say every man is defined by his reaction to any given situation. Well, who would you want to define you? Someone else?
Okay, I thought I got the message.
Whatever you do, homie, give your heart to it and stay strong. Stay strong.
With me and you know it. Yeah. Look, lot of niggas fail when I walk. Lot of niggas fall when I cope. Lot of niggas gone, but I'm home. Lot of niggas off, but I'm on. Lot of niggas lost on this road. Couple niggas gave up they goal. Gang of niggas traded they soul. With me, I'm standing on 10 toes. Looking out my Benz window. Wondering where my friends all go. Scared to give my heart to this girl. Paranoid she gon' leave if my hands get low. Knowing that this game to be played, but I'm knowing that this game to be changed. I should be afraid of afraid. I'm just trying to live up to the meaning of my name. I'm just trying to live up to the niggas in my game. I'm just trying to live up to my moment on the stage. I'm just trying to live up to the truth of my pain and the power that it gave me on the truth for today. I put a coupe in the safe, and I shoot from the waist. My time is money, and I ain't got a second for you flips in your face.
mouth. When I call, they pulling up, 2, 3, dream up. You ain't do enough for the clan, how I feel. If I gotta sit it down, how the fam gon' feel? 120 in a year, one hand on the wheel. I was just programmed to $250,000. Mentally, you still here, shit, tears for the dead. Cues in my dollar chain, she don't even wear. Pop my little brother up, you know he took it there. Real nigga telling on me, only thing that I fear. Yeah, only thing that I fear. Real nigga telling on me, only thing that I fear. A lot of niggas queer, a lot of dope in the air. A lot of niggas queer, a lot of dope in the air. Styrofoam contaminated, got a nigga meditating. Yeah, I said it, got a nigga meditating. I can't even eat, but some medicated. I can't even sleep, but some medicated. I've been on my feet, chasing check, get the check. Nigga, weak, get the week, cause I'm dedicated. I can't even eat, but some medicated. I can't even sleep, but some medicated. I've been on my feet, chasing check, get the check. Nigga, weak, get the week, cause I'm dedicated.
I do this shit for my walls. I do this shit for my niggas. I do this shit for my brother. I do this shit for my niggas. I do this shit for my motherfucking niggas. I get it in money, yeah. I do this shit for them bitches that you ain't been having no time, yeah. I do this shit for my nigga, pull on it, pull on it. I do this shit for them bad bitches, why the revolvers and Jimmy Choo. I do this shit for my dog, dude. I do this shit for my mama. I do this shit for my son. I do this shit for my brother. I do this shit for the world. I do this shit for the globe. I do this shit right here, nigga, and I do that shit right over with the bud. I'm wet like a boat. When I'm in my tinker, I jump in the truck. I do it for my brother. I do it for my foes. Got fathers on me, yeah. Niggas shoot from the toes. All the way up to the top. All the way up to the top.
Fuck, bitch.
All money in what I've been about. Since Fifth Avenue, swim out. In too deep, had to swim out. But ain't nothing sweet but the penthouse. Drop top bands on the 10 now. Drop green dots to the pen now. I came up, but I've been down. Cause I stand up even when they sit down. And I gas on niggas in the 6 now. And I built my lane in the big pound. Not a broke real nigga or a rich clown. And I coach little niggas in the mix now. I'm thinking Pro Tools instead of bitch styles. And I train these bitches like a pit now. Every time that I pull up at the wrist now. Every like young guns do the shit now. It's amazing the niggas how I get down. But it's crazy to me that I exist still. Cause the maze in my city leave you crazy and dizzy. Cause you either doing life or get tripped now. Lot of ghosts in my face now. And they souls out your body and bitch now. Try to cry for them, it don't drip down. Cause when you knee deep in this shit, get fouled up.
I just ball like I'm supposed to. $250,000 when I roll through. Got the game from the old school. Focus on break no rules. Operate on my own truth. I've been making my own moves. I keep hearing this game say you could be the one if you so choose. I just ball like I'm supposed to. $250,000 when I roll through. Got the game from the old school. Focus on break no rules. Operate on my own truth. I've been making my own moves. I keep hearing this game say you could be the one if you so choose. I just ball like I'm supposed to.
Let's go.
I just ball like I'm supposed to.
Full time on the road. Make time for your folks. It's your time to the most. It's year when I cross. Live that for the bros. One time for the coast. Light one nigga smoke. Shoot glass never choke. Aye. Full time on the road. Make time for your folks. It's your time to the most. It's year when I
He's going
cross.
for the biceps now.
Live that for the bros. One time for the coast. Light one nigga smoke. on the road. Tell me, who came up like the low? Black Sam with parole. Turned that to the stone. Turned that to a brand. Did that for the fan. Goosed up to the code. Blue chucks on the globe. We built to last, don't break a bend. Nobody could have seen, but still we made it in. Me and my lady friend and my Mercedes Benz. We live the type of life you couldn't make pretend. And be the safe and then I'm in the bank again. You know I played a brand. I want some paper then into a spacious crib. Ain't gotta make my bed. I mean steak and eggs and orchestrate the bed. Full time on the road. Make time for your folks. Tell time to the most. And share what I cross. Live that for the bros. One time for the coast. Light one nigga smoke. Shoot glass like a choke.
Got laced by niggas and rock phone finger rings and had leather on the back of their gas jeans. The 80s made a nigga crazy and hastily. I was no longer a baby. As soon as I got in that Mercedes, they had to pay me. Making hoes tap out like a Gracie. Young gang banger turned jumbo. Riding something that ain't humble. Blowing on something that's from humble. Life of a nigga that's cooking up gumbo. Wolf on a porch, so I've been on. Decorated for missions I went on. Bitches slick lugging that been on. You done hear Irish survival syndrome. Hear my story, you thought a nigga on being gone. Only knows countless times some shit wrong. But real niggas always end up in the end zone. Did the most, ended up in the end zone. Property on the coast where my fist blow. And if I don't wait for us to get them all. If I don't wait for us to get them all. If I don't wait for us to get them all. If I don't wait for us to get them all. If I don't wait for us to get them all. I said if I don't wait for us to get them all.
Full time on the road. Make time for your folks. Tell time to the most. And share what I cross. Live that for the bros. One time for the coast. Light one nigga smoke. Shoot glass like a choke.
Guys, stop licking your fucking beard.
To coupe, ain't no clarity on my wheel. That rubber puzzle dancing like clarity on my wheel. That 40 get to dancing, I carry it on my hip. I ain't gon' feel no pressure, don't care how these niggas feel. I ain't gon' keep on stressing, no problems, I'm moving just. You can't see it how I see it, you can't keep up. All my enemies defeated, we run it up. All my money going away when I count it up.
Used to kiss my granny, make my morning swerves. Only window in my colors was my learning curve. Keep a couple pistols in my furniture. Every time they serve my set, we come to serve shores. Tell you something about my city, case you never heard. All these gangs in competition, who gon' murder more? We never wave no white flag in this circle war. Headshots so you murder stores. Check out my perfect four. Straight out the eye in this perfect store. I did mine with a perfect score. I waste time, we just work some more. Rolls Royce raps in my Tony's Forbes. I'ma take it overboard. Go yard by my 44. Go hard cause this world is yours. I'ma pay that fee. Smoked out with E40 on. Bossed up like accordion. I just made back seats.
Ain't no clarity on my wheel. That rubber puzzle dancing like clarity on my wrist. That 40 get to dancing, I carry it on my hip. I ain't gon' feel no pressure, don't care how these niggas feel. I ain't gon' keep on stressing, no problems, I'm doing just. You can't see it how I see it, you can't keep up. All my enemies defeated, we run it up. All my money going away when I count it up.
Projects to the condo, thinking about shit I decorate. Only motivation I ever needed was Section 8. Pissy staircases, rats and roaches.
Wasn't resting. Been through everything, see it on our faces. Go against the grain, 100 rounds weight. Been around the world, hustle all places. But that 85 colors is my foundation. Slauson Ave, nigga, but my hoes laces. Palisades, bitches, let me showcase you. Draw down the block, see my bro faces. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. Ballin' for real, I'm talking big money. 100,000 a show, but that's my rent money. 4,000 a pound, but that's my smoke budget. Fuck it off at the mall, that's cause these hoes love it. I've been ballin' for a minute. I'ma grind, that's my motto. Till I get it, full time if you follow my commitment. You gon' shine, nigga, that's a promise. Make a kill in Afghanistan in my for dynasty in my vision. Build this shit up for nothing. Congratulations, you did it. I'm ballet with a bitch and we out the Beverly Center. Till I hit the Rolex VVS's, make a prince. Glitter on her face, 2 C's on her waist, gold spikes on her heels, purse match, she for real. Me basic, famous and naked, black sex, 15, probably playing blue laces in the 6. Bitches that strip, falling for the crib. She want me for my money, I tell her suck my rich. Make her fuck the clip, then I lace my chucks and split. I'm a RC for real, and I ain't never loved a bitch, nigga. Got money, but I'm never one to switch. Live life under pressure, but I never budged an inch. And real niggas be like, hustle, do your shit. Hoes ask me if I ever was a pimp. What you think? Been through every day, see it on our faces. Go against the grain, 100 rounds weight. Been around the world, hustle all places. But that 85 colors is my foundation. Slauson Ave, nigga, but my hoes laces. Palisades, bitches, let me showcase you. Draw down the block, see my bro faces. Keep it 100, nigga, no faking. 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 Keep it 100, nigga, no faking.
You, stop rolling that camera. Put that camera away now.
Nah, picture me rolling, tipping my chauffeur. Niggas look jealous, gotta control it. Reaching my quota, mixing my soda. Feeling connected to God, trying to get closer. Stepping on roaches, me and my loasters. Just trying to get over, trying to get swallowed by locusts. Trying to stay focused, kinda like Moses. Like somebody chose us, sweat on my shoulder. I feel these emotions, but still I keep going. Been through the motions, I'm feeling heroic. But life is a dice game, and they dare you to blow it. You might get a strike, man, but that ain't gonna pay for the strollers. It's never enough to console them. Tell your daddy a soldier. She needs you right now in this moment. Now tell your back push your roses. See me out this car in the Scotia. Before I turn my approaches. Coming the back is the older. The moment the truth is the pole. It's coming from motors.
Wow.
When my friends not worried, and we get stopped by the police. Gotta make it home to my baby. They say
opposite side. Fuck.
Yeah. Floyd. All these jokes that I spit, fools will get chipped. Can't change the game cause it's rules to this shit. When you follow suit, whole crews will get rich. I'm the proof, check the motherfucking views in this bitch. Yeah. As I cruise in my six, need 100K a show, that's my muse when I spit. I'm the type to make the news when I trip. Probably be my downfall, a short fuse on the grip. I'm working on my temper, put some jewels on my wrist. Cause I'd rather be that nigga on the cruise with my bitch. Boat dock, only food is a fish. On the coast of Greece, nigga, where the views is the shit. Follow me home, come and view the abyss. Take a walk with me, take your tools just to take a piss. It ain't safe, tell a nigga get a grip. Boy-headed niggas gotta take a bag and take a shit. Or if you let a nigga mark you out, you label as a bitch. Can't take it straight back, so niggas ain't taking shit. They see you with it, probably take a nigga shit. You got that on your record, probably take you for your chick. Disrespect you front your kids. Treat you like the broad that you is. That's some God in my kid. I'ma have you going with the wind. Stop the games when they start to begin. Lying hard in my bread. The nigga get dark in the den. Question is, homie with the shorts, can you swim? Smell fake, smell pussy, smell fear. Killer red stick, we can tell what we can.
Ain't a damn thing funny. You can see this cash all on me. I be on the time. After that, then I've been getting to the money. Ain't a damn thing funny. You can see the cash all on me. I be on the time. After that, then
Change shoulders.
Late night niggas at the Shell D. Bird out gang signs to the pale base. Big guns, long clips, and they well greased. Black woman on my $20 bill crease. Headshot, man down in the hair. In the maze MCs, they get switch chicks. Double back 10 minutes, made a big scene. Bullets start flying by, nigga, that's a sick breeze. All I'm here to take a big please. You know they just die young, rest in peace, Prince and Pimp C. From the block to the big leagues. Self-made millionaire, white American, pimp me. Don't tell me that it's candy. Don't tell me that I'm tripping, only listen to my instincts. Step back for the increase. Hustle ain't got it mapped out, know the feel. Yeah, look. Late night niggas out on an 8 deep. Choppers out, case a nigga try to concrete. Bitch tripping cause I'm always in the street. Bag of money in the beam on the backseat. Bitch, you getting paid or you playing? Broke ass niggas always running around hating. See an unknown face. Where you from? Is you banging? Heard your name before. You that nigga making statements, So what y'all got? Gang of niggas in the cut pointing red dots. Little skinny ass nigga calling all shots. They send a snitches trying to get a nigga knocked off. Fuck all cops. $2 million spot when I slide off. Check the deuce to the G when I ride off. All luxury shit for a young ball.
Come on, man. Fuck that.
What they call you, where you from, nigga?
Let's go.
Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. When I'm late bus catching. Blue line train riding west side with the young extras. These old rules came with no questions. Wrong to live by, but it's no exceptions. Young and reckless with loaded weapons. It's code of ethics and self-destruction. When it's over, you left with nothing. This life ain't it, boy, better check the subtext or the fine print. Felt entitled to this fly shit. Felt like every bad bitch should be on my dick. Felt like niggas lied to us on some fraud shit. Fuck it, that's just how the ball bounce on some ball shit. Right here with all my brothers on some squad shit. All money, one nation under God shit. Neighborhood, Nipsey Hustle on some bullshit. AKA nigga born from my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga.
That nigga had the nerve to walk up on me, asked me where I'm from. I told him I ain't banging, didn't listen, so I gave him one. Got pussy, did he one? Nigga tried to hit him up. Now he wanna get him up, I set it up and went it up. Now I'm from the hood, checking niggas on the daily. Started off BG, OG, baby. Real life homie, 2 heaters in my seat. Had to check a nigga at the Compton swap meet. Where you from? I don't hang. Where you live? Where you hang? Say the wrong thing and bang. Lights out, kites out to the homies in the pen. Crippin' in the city, we ain't letting cuz in. A lot of niggas camouflage, try to blend in to fit in. Get a hood back so they can sit in. But if she got a brother, a daddy or a cousin, they hit your ass up like a motherfucker. Where you from, cuz?
What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. You know how to prepare. Equity all in my deals. $900 a meal. Bumping that team on the snow crab. Argue like Jim when it's chill. Slaughter them letters from Frankfurt. Smell it, make sure it don't stay first. Test to make sure that her brain work. Beat that shit all out the framework. You what you saying my name, no? I figured you know how this game go. So run me your watch and your chain, bro. The next time I'm calling my gang up. Shawty got all of my chains on. Back it up, back in my brains blown. Run up that check and I lay low. Make sure that money gon' make more. Nigga, y'all witnessed it. We got 8 businesses. Hater, that's bankroll. You can die if I say so. Have you like 77 street case lows? Shit, it get straight cold. Shit, it's just business. We pull up and take souls. Gorillas in hate mode. LA County to teach you that predator play mode.
Really from up in the house. Really thumpers in the couch. Really say what I'm about. Off the block, I made a hole. Every hustle got the name. Buzzing in the kitchen when they tryna gain something. Fucking through it to my lane. Cause bitch, you know I got a chain coming. Nigga, know I got a chain coming.
Okay, this is a small reminder for anybody calling me. Text me before fucking calling me. Unless you're a random person. Call me after you text me. That's how the rule goes.
Remember sitting in the house with about 100 pounds. Big boys in the backyard and we got a couple 100 rounds. Nigga, where the fuck you was at? I ain't never seen you out here. Mom and my daddy were fucked up, nigga. I was forced to be out here.
Really from up in the house. Really thumpers in the couch. Really say what I'm about. Off the block, I made a hole. Every hustle got the name. Buzzing in the kitchen when they tryna gain something. Fucking through it to my lane. Cause bitch, you know I got a chain coming. Nigga, know I got a chain coming. Pussy talking, know he got a fade coming. Put up on me with the same 30. I ran it up on my bitch. She gon' get crackin' with me and no say nothing. I can't be wasting my time. I don't do it for if it don't make nothing. Gotta keep my phone on my hip, cause I chase a bag. I know they won't take from me. I know they won't take from me.
Okay, so almost done with, actually finished my bicep workout, about to start my tricep workout, but damn, bro, I love this fucking angle, just look at this. I hope while putting a cover for this, okay, I got you, fam. I got you. Anyways, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, man, yeah. I've been getting calls lately. It's 8 in the morning, and at 8 o'clock At 8 o'clock I'm working out, so if you're calling me at 8, I'm gonna fucking cut your calls. That's just how it goes. Don't call me when I'm working out. Okay, I just have tricep workout left to do right now, so let's get going with that. Let's go.
Playing from Backstabber.
Yep, that's my Bluetooth name.
We skirt around the daggone problem. So we can't fix shit. Everything is like, well, if I say this on TV, I'm gonna lose my damn job. We have to say it. We have to break the barriers within our minds, within the world. It starts with yourself. It starts with yourself. You gotta break the barriers down within yourself and just go there. You gotta go to yourself. I never set out to write a book. When I was in the dungeon and no one was coming back to help me, I just wanted that reflection in that accountability mirror that I hated so badly to be something that gave me pride, to be something that made me feel. It's not about money, it's not about success, it's not about people. Oh my God, that's David Goggins, sign my book. No. When I started this journey out years ago, it's about, I just want to learn to read. So now I'm at a place now where I see the possibilities of the human potential. What are we capable of is the conversation now. The conversation now is how can I now talk to people in a way they can understand the message that I have for so many people. For so many people. So that's the new conversation now is that you are constantly evolving. You're never staying, either you're getting better or you're getting worse, you're not staying the same. So for me, I have to constantly be getting better. I have to constantly be evolving my message. So I'm constantly thinking in the quietness of my mind. That's the key point too. The world is so fast-paced. The world is so noisy. So my conversation now a lot of times is, my God, slow down. The world can take you here, be there, be everywhere, and I lose myself sometimes. So I catch myself in the airport, I catch myself in the plane where I'm writing stuff down. Okay, remember this, remember that. Hey, hang on a second. What got you here? This isn't what got you here. Slow the fuck down. Go back to the quiet place of that dirty mirror in that $7 a month place you used to live in. That's where you grew. So that's what I'm constantly reminding myself of. Go back to your roots. Now, I'm not saying go back to hell. I'm saying don't forget where you come from as you start to explode out of the gate when you become someone. My conversation is, do not forget your roots. Do not forget your roots. Don't let this become so big that you lose yourself amongst the noise. Go back to the quietness of what made you successful. That's the conversation now. So constantly remind me of that. That's one thing about it. Don't do everything in your life for money. Don't do everything, yes, we need it to survive. There's a great drive and passion behind doing things for the mind and the soul. There's a great drive in that. Everyone, man, you talk with such passion. This is a life. This is my life. So that's what I want people to get from all this stuff, man. Like, there's something inside you. The brain is the most powerful thing. The mind is the most powerful thing that we have. It's not your phone. It's not the computer. It's not anything. It's your mind. And if you can tap into that, you can come from the daggone roots of hell and become such a great seed. A powerful seed that can grow into some great daggone garden. And people don't get that. It's all up here. All I wanted was money. All I wanted was a nice car, was a nice home. The second I got the fucking money to do it, I realized it's bullshit. That's why I don't own a car, I don't own a place, I don't own shit. You will see me wearing the same fucking shit every fucking day. I don't high wire, none of that, nothing. Nothing. What I realized is all I wanted in my life was to look at that fucker in that accountability mirror and be proud of. And everything else went away. while you need money to be successful, you need money to live, you need money. Money does buy a form of happiness, because without it, you're fucking miserable. But once I realized it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit for me. Achievement, reaching goals, accomplishing things that I thought were impossible to accomplish. Because while I don't smile all the time, there's this feeling inside of me that very few people have. Very few people have. Because when you come from where I came from, nothing, and you make something out of nothing, the feeling stays with you all day fucking long. And it allows you to be who you want to be in front of anybody.
That meaning is what you have to buttress yourself against the tragedy of life. It's like engagement. We're having an engaging conversation. We'll walk away from this, and hopefully the people who are watching, they'll walk away and they'll think that was worthwhile. It's like, okay, think about what that means. Mm-hmm. It means that despite the fact that you're a fragile, damaged, mortal creature, you found something to do that announced itself as worthwhile. That's meaning. It's an instinct. Like, it's a deep, deep instinct. It's maybe the deepest instinct. It's like a form of vision, except it's not like an embodied sense. It's not a specified sense. Meaning tells you when you're in the right place. And the right place is between chaos and order. And those are real places. Your hemispheres, like your right hemisphere is roughly evolved, let's say, to deal with things you don't understand. That's chaos. And your left is there to deal with things you do understand. And you can't just stay with the things you do understand, because you already understand them. And you can't just stay with what you don't understand, because then you're lost. But you need to be in the middle of those two. And you can tell when you're in the middle, because everything lines up. And you feel engaged, and that what you're doing is meaningful. It's like, that's what you pursue. Expedience is you do the thing that gets you off the hook the fastest right now. Well, you play that game across time, it doesn't work. It sends you down, because you're sacrificing the future for the present. Meaning doesn't do that. Meaning says, I'm here where I should be. And you can't tell why, it's just that everything is right. And you get this physiological sense. Right place, right time, right conversation. And that's usually a conversation where you're both trying to expand the way that you look at the world. Well, so you follow this meaningful path. That's your buttress against the tragedy that produces resentment and malevolence. Its meaning is the antidote to that. And that's the fundamental religious truth. And it's really true. That's the thing that's so... Life is suffering. That's true. There's malevolence. That's true. Meaning is the antidote to that. Yes. And it's not some kind of fragile epiphenomena. It's the deepest thing. So people need to know that. It's so important to know that. Well, when people say, well, meaning isn't real, it's like, no, that's wrong. It's actually the most real thing. It might even be more real than suffering and evil. It's possible. And like, I think about this technically. This isn't a metaphysical assumption that I'm making. And you do feel it. You feel it in your body. It's not just a mental thing. It's not an idea. It's a place. It's a place. Because we're in time and space, right? And a place is a place, 3 dimensions of space, but it's also a time. And when the place and the time are set up properly, you're in the right place. And your brain is telling you that. Your being is telling you that. Yeah, you got it right. Right? It's going to fall apart because you're not going to be there all the time. Yeah, well, you say, you go see a great movie. It's like, hey, you're in the right place at the right time, and you're engaged. You're completely engaged in it. It's because there's no other way to put it. You're in the right place at the right time, and the meaning is the signal of that. Remember now, I'm not talking about what makes you happy. It's a luxury to pursue what makes you happy. It's a moral obligation to pursue what you find meaningful. And that doesn't mean it's easy. It might require sacrifice. If you need to change your job too, let's say you have a family and children and a mortgage, you have responsibilities. You've already picked up those responsibilities. You don't just get to walk away scot-free and say, well, I don't like my job, I quit. That's no strategy. But what you might have to do is you think, well, this job is killing my soul. All right, so what do I have to do about that? Well, I have to look for another job. well, no one wants to hire me. It's like, okay, maybe you need to educate yourself more. Maybe you need to update your curriculum vitae, your resume. Maybe you need to overcome your fear of being interviewed. Maybe you need to sharpen your social skills. Like, you have to think about these things strategically. If you're going to switch careers, you have to do it like an intelligent, responsible person. That might take you a couple of years of effort to do properly. First thing I would say is, well, you shouldn't be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful. But you should be more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable. It's like the first thing you want to do is dispense with the idea that you get to have any permanent security outside of your ability to contend and adapt. It's the same issue with children. It's like you're paying a price by sitting there being miserable. You might say, well, the devil I know is better than the one I don't. It's like, don't be so sure of that. The clock is ticking.
Yeah.
And if you're miserable in your job now and you change nothing, in 5 years you'll be much more miserable and you'll be a lot older.
You have to have thick skin to get better. You have to call yourself out. If you're fat and you're fucked up, and a lot of people don't want to go there. They don't want to talk about their childhood. They don't want to talk about their past. They want to get to the root of the problems, and then they go, why am I not getting better? Because there's a lot of shit in there you haven't dealt with, brother. You know, people go to the gym, like for instance, these people go to the gym, they get big, they get jacked, they can run fast, all that shit. But the only thing they're doing is they're coding over the mind. All you're doing is building a bigger, stronger quitter. Your mind hasn't gotten any stronger because you haven't gone back in there and dealt with shit. So the second adversity comes, like, my God, I'm so fucking fit. What's wrong? Your mind is still soft. This is a lifestyle. You can't temporarily dive into it, sample it out, and roll out. This is something, man, that you have to acquire as a part of your everyday grind. If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes. Every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? You just got to doing an op for fucking 13, 14 hours after Ranger School, man, at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it. This is a fucking lifestyle, man. Like, if people wonder, why am I not achieving more? It's because once you want all of this, once we achieve something, we celebrate for a long years fucking time. And we wonder, why do I have drive anymore? Where's it all at? If you don't develop a routine of suffering, and suffering is not like go out and kill yourself every day, it's being uncomfortable. That keeps you hungry every day. If you live in your victories for so long and say, I'm gonna go challenge myself for 30 days or for 2 weeks or run this one marathon. And it ends, I did 1 marathon. Okay? That's why it leaves you. It leaves you because you haven't set up the next obstacle. Obstacles is how you grow. You must continue to have friction. Friction is where growth is at. No friction, there's no growth. I became obsessed. With being the baddest motherfucker that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. Once you become obsessed with something, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you gotta be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do. It's not about being a Navy SEAL, people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. And then you help other people become better from you being the best in the world. trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am. And it takes being fucking obsessed to where people think you're crazy. Become obsessed with being great. It changes everything. All of us, everybody thinks this, my God, like my marriage is messed up, this is messed up. You have to go back to fix all your problems. It all starts from the root, man. And you cannot fix anything by giving it Motrin. You have a jacked up knee, the swelling may go down, but it's still jacked up in there. You got to get it fixed. You got to fix the knee. All those pills do, so he'll pretty much, is just let the swelling go down. And you can live a little longer, but you're not fixing the problem. You're not fixing the problem. So one big thing is the accountability mirror. You have to start with yourself. So what happened in my life was we started to get, I call it like the rucksack. A rucksack is a pack that you carry in the military, and you put all your stuff in it. Your radios, your food, your water, all that stuff you have to carry in the military. That's your rucksack. It's a backpack pretty much. As you're growing up, we all have a backpack. Most of ours, hopefully, is empty, you know, and what we put in it is all the crap we go through in life. That's what is in the backpack for the civilians, and we carry it around with us. So what you have to start doing is realizing that no matter where you're at in life, I got called nigger a lot, you know, learning disabilities, stutters, immaturity, insecurities, self-doubt, so much crap on top of me. So much stuff. I lied a lot to create friends. So much stuff was in my backpack. No one's coming back to help me. So it starts with that person in that mirror. You have to realize you are on your own now. And whatever else you believe in, I don't care what you believe in, but on earth is a very lonely journey. And it starts with the accountability mirror, looking at saying, hey, all these things are coming back. I have to face myself. And you have to own all those things that people may have done to you. Now it's yours. You got to own it. It's yours now to fix the problems that people did to you. It makes no sense. It's not fair. I get it. But if you live in that woe is me mentality of guess what? My dad did this to me. My mom did this to me. People who bully did this to me. You're going to always live right there. You have to figure out ways to move forward because you're not coming back. You don't want to break open that callus, that scar in your mind. You want to break, no, you have to break it open, let that blood flow. You have to let blood flow in your brain. You have to let all that stuff flow out. All that toxic stuff that you have trapped in there has to start flowing out now. So, like you said, you are doing this to yourself. Yes, people may have helped you get there, but it's now on you.
Akhil asks, you don't feel like working out
today like too? All those people in high school and everything else.
Well, bro, it's like that pattern,
you know. End up. So you got to make sure that you constantly are rewriting your book.
You know, we fall into such patterns where for a couple of days straight together, you don't feel like doing shit. So you know, whenever I feel like not working out, that's generally coming from like that generally carries on for 1-2 days. Actually 1-2 days is too short. It probably carries it probably carries all the way till a week or so. But yeah, man, I don't feel like working out today.
And you just live in it. You live in that muck. And that conversation just plays in your head. That becomes you.
But yeah, today was a fucking nice day or whatever day it is. But yeah, dude, I wanted to ask something to these 2 viewers who are there. Mrinal Chinta is the only viewer. Hey, yo, Mrinal. If you're T-Sedam Ankuntra, bro. What do you say? Let me know what you think. Beard and Chala Diyala. By the way, if you want to watch me flex, check this. Killing it like that. Okay, so that would be it for today. Hope you guys watch this video and get some nice workout motivation out of it.